Hello, my diamonds, my Teletubbies. How many times have we heard men say that they want younger women because they have a lower body count?
Has slept with more
Not this
men
day and
than the
age,
average.
honey. Oh no. Let me share this with you because she's speaking facts and nothing but the truth. That's right, lady. Take it away, girl.
Let me break it to you, boys. The average 23-year-old girl has slept with more men than the average 53-year-old woman.
Thank you.
Let that sink in. We're living in a time, and I know this because I used to be a teacher for many years, and I couldn't believe the sexual promiscuity amongst 14, 13, 12-year-old girls, because here's what they had. They had access to Snapchat. They could send nudes of themselves to older boys or whatever it is from the age of 11, 12. Nudes or whatever it is, well, it's technically child pornography. They would start so young, and they're living in an era where there's no negativity attached to sleeping around. It's seen as liberating. So by the time a girl is 23 years old, I promise you she's slept with more men than a 53-year-old woman, because a 53-year-old woman grew up in a time where she was shamed for sleeping around. There was no sexual liberation. There was a sanctity attached to sexuality. A 22-year-old grew up in a time where Snapchat, twerking, wearing promiscuous clothes, going out, being on social media was all normalized. So if you think that, I'm going to be with a 21-year-old, she's going to have low body count. Guys, what world do you live in? What world do you live in?
Do you know why I know what she's saying is 100% true? Because I was looking at Dr. Phil, and they have these young females, 17, 19, in their early 20s, who have already been with 20 and 30 men. 20 and 30 men, and they're not ashamed of it. I know for me, I can count how many men I've slept with and been with on my fingers and still have fingers left over. These females of today, honey, everything is about let's have fun. Sex is not sacred. Sex is not spiritual. Sex is not something special. It's just something that you do and say it's fun. Or you just drop to your knees and sloppy toppies all over the place just to get something that you want. They're sleeping around just to have somebody buy them some food at McDonald's. I mean, they have absolutely no value when it comes to their bodies. So like this beautiful young lady said, you have 23-year-olds who have slept with way more men than any 53-year-old woman. And it's true. And it's sad that we live in a time like this, and you could say social media has made it so easy for women. I mean, you got Snapchat, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. I know I got a lot of dudes hitting me up in my DMs on Facebook, and I meet a lot of people on TikTok. Of course, I'm very selective because, like I said, I only care about eagles. I'm not doing chickens and pigeons. No, 2024, I don't do that anymore. But we have one woman from Pakistan, and she says, this lady is spot on. Hard facts, but we have to face it. She says, I'm saying this from Pakistan. Let that sink in. That's how global these issues are. So for all those men, like she said, what world are you living on, honey? What world are you living in? What planet are you on when you think that these young ones have a lower body count than women who was raised in a generation where all of that free sex and all of that nonsense was frowned upon? Now, it's a flex. So men, step into reality, sweetheart. Come on. It's not too hard. Step into reality. And another thing, these men are not interested in any woman who is decent. They don't want decent women, virtuous women. That's why prostitution, OnlyFans, these women are making $50,000, $60,000 a month. You have people who don't make that in a year, and they're pulling this every single month. I was like, whoa, let me put my feet or something, child, because you have a lot of people who have foot fetishes, and I've always been told I have pretty feet. I better get up. I'm in the wrong business. I could pull $50,000 a month for real? What? Polish my toes, wear different shoes, put stockings. Oh, come on. Of course I'm joking, but I'm trying to tell you, if I wasn't a Christian, honey, a girl would consider using my feet to make some dollars. But anyway, we live in a generation where they don't want decent women. That's why porno is a billion-dollar industry. Strip clubs still exist. These men don't want decent women, sweetheart, because anytime men wanted decent women, they could put a stop to all of this nonsense in the blink of an eye. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.